Hey guys, today is just gonna be a small, get right to the point kind of a video. So the last 2 weeks, more so in the last 2 weeks, I have been experiencing a lot of different symptoms, a lot of new pains, an increase in pain in my back. It's happening all the time now, but I started to get this really weird sensation, like a popping or a crunching every time I move my torso. So if I move this way, if I move this way, and these are like very difficult just for me to do this or to arch my back. They're very difficult for me to do in the first place. And at first I thought that maybe it was normal, that it would go away, and instead of it going away, it started happening all the time. So it started off with it only happening like here and there, and then to the point where no matter what I did, I was still having this sensation. When I'm having this sensation, my pain increases and it hurts so bad. So I decided that something's going on back there. I need to figure out what it is. I contacted my doctor's office. It took them about a week to respond back to me. But when I did speak with the nurse, she told me that I needed to get an x-ray like as soon as possible because a fishy just flung in the water. The sensation that I was having is like the #1 symptom or big symptom of having some kind of hardware failure. So they told me to go get an x-ray, and we were hoping to get me in this Thursday because my doctor wanted to see me soon, but they couldn't get me on this Thursday and made an appointment for me on the 8th, but put in an x-ray request for me that I was able to go do this morning. And when I was working with the technician that did the x-ray, she was just acting kind of strange. I've had a lot of x-rays, and I guess I could kind of tell that she knew that something wasn't right. And just the things that she was saying to me, after she would take a picture, she'd ask me, like, kind of concerned, did you hurt yourself? Did you fall? Are you going to see your doctor after this? When's your next appointment? Kind of like pushing that you need to see your doctor. She also, at one point, went to look at my previous x-rays and needed to get a very clear picture of what was going on down there. So I just kind of had a feeling that something wasn't right. She told me that the doctor would get back to me by the end of the day, and I left, and my anxiety was through the roof because I just had a really, really bad feeling. I want to make this video because if you have a chronic illness or chronic pain or a disease, a rare disease, anything that has to do with your body and your physical health, you are your best judge. If you feel like something isn't right, something probably isn't right, and you need to go get it checked out. But less than an hour after I got home, I got an email from my doctor's nurse saying that my new fusion, the S1 joint on the right side where I had my fusion, the screw is fractured. And I felt like I kind of went into like a panic, and I did go into a panic. She said that I need to get a CT scan done as soon as possible to see how my bone has healed since the spinal fusion surgery happened and how it looks with the fractured screw. And I think depending on what that CT scan says will depend on what happens next for me. But due to the symptoms that I'm having and the increase in pain and the swelling and this nasty sensation that just sends me into a huge pain flare all day long, Like, my pain has been between an 8 and a 9, usually all day long. My pain meds have not been helping. So I just know that some kind of spine surgery is going to be involved, whether that be a screw replacement, they just take it out, I don't know. But I know that I am going to be going under the knife for another spine surgery. Is it going to be a spinal fusion? I don't know. But I wanted to let you guys all know, and because I did post about it on social media, on my Instagram page, I posted about it, and so many of you were so kind and sending me love before I even knew what the results were, and that meant so much to me. And I did also do a few stories on my Instagram page about maybe an hour or two after I had found out, and I was very sad and very depressed. And earlier I had mentioned to Max that I kind of wanted to go sit at my favorite spot, and he's like, why? No, don't do that. You know, you can make the fractured screw in your back worse. Like, why make it worse? And I was like, you know, you're right. I am in a lot of pain. I'm just gonna stay at home. But I needed to get myself out of my room. I needed to put some makeup on, and I needed to go to my favorite spot, because I need to hold on to life. And when I'm surrounded in nature, I feel like I'm surrounded by life. When I feel like my life is just a shit show, it kind of brings me back to reality and makes me realize that I need to fight. Like, as much as I want to give up and throw in the freaking towel, I need to fight. I posted about this on my Instagram as well, but I've been having a lot of like PTSD when it comes to thinking of surgeries, especially spine surgeries, like to the point where I will have a panic attack just looking at a picture of a hospital bed or hospital room or some kind of hospital setting, because of all of the traumatic experiences that I've had surrounding my surgeries, especially my spinal fusion surgeries, and especially this last spinal fusion surgery, because it was supposed to be an easy surgery. It's been very bad. It's been crippling, the anxiety that I have, and to have this blow to me that I now am looking at another spine surgery, and I have to postpone my spinal stimulator because this is more important at the time. I've been waiting 3 months. I was supposed to have my spinal stimulator surgery on September 6th. It's now almost August. I keep getting bugs. I'm gonna make this fast. I've been waiting to have this spinal stimulator. Oh my gosh. I've been waiting to have this spinal stimulator surgery, and now I have to see what's going on with my fusion now, and you know, trying to take those steps instead of focusing on going through the spinal stimulator surgery and knowing that that's going to help me. So now I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be able to have that in September, if I'm going to be having to have a different spine surgery. I don't know. I wanted to come on here and make a video about it and get myself out of my freaking room and just talk. I cried a lot earlier. I'm done crying for now. I don't think I have any more tears left in me, but I love coming to this place. I'm gonna take some video of my view right now, and I'm just gonna try to breathe and get through this shitty ass time. I don't really know what else to say besides the fact that I'm really freaking scared, and I don't know what my future holds now. Like, everything that I've been planning for is now up in the air. And now I might be having to prepare myself for another spinal fusion surgery or another spine surgery, and not, you know, like a stimulator, which is a lot easier and gives you pain relief. I don't know. But I wanted to come on my channel and just make a video about it, get myself out of this funk, and push myself to keep fighting and to live by surrounding myself in nature. I'm gonna focus on doing things that I love to do, or, you know, doing things for myself, even if it's something small. And I hope that the CT scan shows something good. I don't really know what good can come of it, but I'm hoping that it's not the worst case scenario. I'm in pain. I'm sitting on a bench, and yeah, it's been hard for me to just even like walk around the house. It's been hard, like, to breathe, to have a conversation. And that's how I kind of knew that something wasn't right. It was affecting, like yeah, if I take a deep breath, or I'm talking, like, just the chest movement and my diaphragm moving and my belly moving is enough to send me into a huge pain flare. I'm gonna show you guys the view. This is what I have to deal with now. It is what it is. I'm really sad. I'm really scared. But I've gotten through everything so far, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get through this too. I'm gonna show you guys some nature, and that's about it for this vlog, I guess you could say. So thank you to everybody who has sent me well wishes, and just all of you have been so kind to me. I don't deserve it, but it means so very much to me, and I hope all of you know that. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Let's show you some nature. Alright. So this is currently my view. My crush. Look how beautiful. I'm on a different side of the lake. I usually go like over there. There's two lakes here, and I just love it. It's so gorgeous, especially in sunset hour. Oh my goodness.